I love
brightness.
it. I love that for you. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, Susan.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh my God, fabulous, of course. I love early morning Sundays. Now, as of right now, as of this moment, I love early morning Sundays.
I do too. I do too. Yeah,
It's like it's like
it's
my new
beautiful.
favorite thing. Well, it's actually interesting. I'm interested to see if we get any people live at this time of day. We might get more people out east live, but less people out west live. So it's kind of cool to see.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for adjusting the time.
Oh my God.
We're
It's just
we're
fun.
catering to Eastern audiences this morning.
Yes, yes. You know what? We don't do that enough, and we're going to give it a shot. And if they don't show up, we're never doing it again.
This is your
um,
opportunity, Eastern audience.
yeah, this is your chance. This is your chance. Democracy. This is Filmmakers Take. I'm Susan Serrao, and you are?
I am Sandy Hoekstra. Thanks
Yeah.
for the prompt.
Like, we haven't done this enough. And I usually introduce you, and I'm like, you could probably introduce yourself. And we are filmmakers that are talking behind the scenes about the sketches from Got MILF series slash special, because the special's on Roku, the series is on YouTube, and the special is soon to be on YouTube. And so, yeah, Sandy is the director and sometimes actor and the editor of Got MILF, and I am the writer, producer, and the lead actor. So today we are talking about live-in therapist,
Yes. I love
which
this sketch. I
it
love this
seems to
sketch.
be a favorite. It's definitely doing the best on YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting one because it's not just something that I thought up on my own. This one, I thought up the concept of live-in therapist, which I just giggled and chuckled, and I'm like, I don't know what that really looks like, but there's something there, and I typically write those in my phone under my notes. And I was at a Kevin McDonald workshop that was being hosted through the Kinkanauts in Calgary, a fantastic improvisational. It's like long form improv, which I know that people who do short form improv are like, what is that? Like, why does that even matter? But long form improv is like, we'll take a bunch of different stories and we'll link them all together and find that thread. And
Hmm.
short form can be a game. And then usually, uh, well, if you're working with loose moose, we want the opposites. We don't want the same theme over and over again. And we don't want to find that theme. We want to do like a game and then maybe a relationships scene with two people, and then maybe puppets, and then maybe, like really
Yeah.
a variety. So anyhow, Kinkanauts, I got to meet Kevin McDonald. I got to improvise with
Which
Kevin
is
McDonald.
super cool.
It was
Super
very,
cool.
it was very cool. I think what was really cool was he seemed as nervous as I did, which I was like, what? Why are you nervous? But it's like
Yeah.
every time he does improv, he's super nervous. But it was really fun and exciting. And we had a sold out crowd of like probably, well, it was over 100 people, which is really fun for improv. I think
Hmm.
sometimes you have two people. But we got to do a workshop as well. So one of his workshops he did based on like improvising to come up with a concept, and one was just
Mhm.
using a premise. So this day, we just brought premises, and I looked through my phone and I'm like, well, this is a premise, and I've got zero. I don't know what to do with it. I have a couple of like maybe little ideas about snippets of what a live-in therapist would, where do they stay, where do they live? Because it's
Yeah.
like taking the idea, of course, of a live-in nanny and your
Yeah.
therapist and putting them together, right?
Yes. Yes.
Which typically in sketch, you can just write a list of everything that you know about therapists and everything you know about nannies, put them together, find the ridiculous in them, and play that.
Yeah.
But this one I just suggested in the class, and then Kevin was like, "Oh yeah, interesting." And then so the group, we started talking about different things, and the general thread came from this class, and then I just embellished the details and like kind of fleshed out the world.
And I gotta say, when you sent me this script, this was one of my favorite scripts. When I read it, I'm like, this is great. There's so much opportunity here.
Yeah, it's so
So
stupid. It's
it's
really
so good.
stupid. But as you know, we love stupid. In my family, stupid is a compliment. Not like you're stupid, but like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that's so stupid is like
yeah,
one of
it's
the highest
hilarious.
praises. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Um, do you want to talk about any of the technical stuff before we get started?
Maybe we'll dive into it as we're watching, but I mean, we can talk about the location. A friend of ours lent this place out to us, and yeah, thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, it's a wonderful. It just worked for everything, and big open space, and we could just like set up all our lights and camera in there, so it worked out really well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really cool
Maybe.
driving to set that morning because it's pretty close to where you live, and that's where I was staying. I was staying with you. And along the way, it was like so quiet and beautiful and peaceful, and there were like deer everywhere. And it was
Hmm.
like sunrise. Well, we were trying to get there before sunrise, and we did get there before sunrise because the final shot, we wanted it to be in the dark.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
originally, oh, we can get to it, but it was originally written in a different way. And then, of course, indie filmmakers, we have
Yeah,
to adjust.
you have to adapt. I just, in the words of one of my instructors back when I was in school, he used to say, "Adapt or die," which is so extreme, very extreme, but kind of, yep, yeah, it works for indie filmmaking.
Yeah, just die if you don't want to
Just,
adapt.
yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah,
die.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
our
yeah.
advice.
But no one wants that. No one wants that.
No, nobody wants that. So just keep adapting,
Yeah, you gotta
please.
adapt. You gotta adapt.
Yeah. Yeah. I love your wind machine. What kind of wind machine are you using today?
I am using this thing called Forces of Nature.
Oh, Force. Yes, the
Yeah, yeah,
2000 Forces of Nature,
yeah,
Nature
yeah. How
2000.
did you
Yeah.
know? How did
Uh,
you
I
know
was, I
the?
was, I don't, I was just looking it up the other day because I was wondering, like, I feel like mine is a bit static, my hair.
Yeah,
I kind
yeah.
of wanted a little bit of a
You
breeze.
need a
So,
wind current. Yes.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Forces
don't
of
know if
Nature.
I don't know if the regular fan will do that. I think you need Forces of Nature 2000. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I hear
yeah.
they're coming out with the 2020 model.
In
Oh,
2025, they're coming out with a 2020 model. They're a little behind, but they're working on it.
yeah. I feel like Morning Sue is a bit of a kook, maybe. Maybe she's a bit of a kook. It's kind of funny because it's this is really actually a podcast what we're doing. We're doing a video podcast, right? And I was just at Pod Summit the past 2 days in Calgary. Such a great summit. Like this, everybody's so lovely and welcoming and warm and is like really wants to connect. Like I sat down with my lunch at a table, like thinking, I'll just sit here. And then if anybody talks to me, I had two different people come and talk to me and share my lunch with me because they're like, hey, how's it going? Who are you? What do you do? And I'm like, this is a cool community. Like just people that
Yeah.
want to contribute and connect. But anyhow, I love this. This is becoming my favorite podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to do a quick shout out to Pod Summit because it was such a great. It's like trying to bring Canadian podcasts, um, trying to support and make it
Yeah,
more,
totally.
yeah, like make them more interesting or fresh or give them ideas or sponsorships. And if you would like to sponsor Filmmakers Take because you feel like maybe your equipment could be better used, we don't use the right equipment, or you think that our backdrops aren't great because we just keep moving throughout our house so it looks different every time, or out on the streets in
Yeah,
in different
outdoors.
cities. If that's not
Yeah.
working for you, then and you want to support us, or maybe you're like they always do it on Sunday morning. Wouldn't a coffee be great? They'd be great with a coffee. Maybe we should sponsor them with our brand of coffee. Oh my, with bananas. I love to eat bananas in the morning and I love coffee. Like, how would I
Right?
combine those two things and reach my audience?
Yes.
Let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah.
Reach out, reach out.
Or a fan that
Oh my God.
the
Yes.
2020 version that makes
Oh
your
my God.
eyes water.
Oh my God. That's the water-free version. The version you're using is the Forces of Nature 2000, but
Yeah,
2020 has no
your
watering
eyes don't
eyes.
water.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Brilliant.
good to know.
Should we
I'll
get
note
to
that.
the should we get to the sketch? 10 minutes
Probably.
in. Yeah. Sunday
Probably.
morning Susan is a bit of a kook. Okay. Here we go. We're starting it now.
Honey, you've got to talk to her. What's wrong now?
She leaves her dishes out. She puts my laundry on the floor mid-cycle. She leaves all the lights on. I mean, isn't she supposed to be helping us clean up our lives?
Okay. So first off, look who we've got.
Pete McLeod and Emily Scone.
I mean,
They're
come on.
incredible. They're
And
incredible.
like Pete McLeod's a legend in Kelowna. He's like
Oh
in everything.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who knew?
Is
Like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I just I watched him in a play performance on stage recently, and he's just phenomenal. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
love working with him. Yeah,
Yeah. And then after, so anyhow, I want to share his audition if we can just pause there.
yeah.
So his audition, we had sent this out we'd sent this out in August, the casting call, because we were going to shoot in August, but then the fires stopped us from shooting. And he
Hmm.
sent in a reel because he's like, I actually can't film this right now because I'm actually evacuating my house and I can't film it. And I had a couple people do that and just sent me reels. But his reel, he didn't speak in it. And so I was like, I can't hire you off this because you're the lead. Like you are speaking. There's a lot of lines and you got to be able
Yeah.
to carry that. And then, of course, we filmed in September, and I didn't have the person, I didn't have the guy, and I'm like,
Mm.
this is an important role. So sent it out to his agent saying, hey, is there any chance he could audition now because we haven't cast this, and I can't do it off of his reel. And I think I sent that to like maybe 2 other guys, and they just didn't respond. They didn't audition. And I was like, oh my God, I hope to God this guy auditions, and I hope he's good, please. There was a guy from Calgary who auditioned, Patrick Creevy, who did a great job, but we
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
didn't find a partner for him that didn't look like he was a cliche middle-aged guy with a young woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that wasn't the point of it. So I didn't really want that to be the focus, is the age difference
Yeah, it
between the two
changes the
main
vibe.
characters.
Yeah.
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 And so anyhow, then Pete finally sent it in, and I was watching auditions with my kids, and we watched it, and we were all like, yes, yes, he's perfect. Like he's so perfect. And what like I cannot sing his praises as a human, as an actor, as somebody to work with on set, like just phenomenal. So
Yeah, it's
Pete,
fantastic.
thank you, we love you.
Thank
And
you,
then
Pete.
yeah, and then at the end of our shooting block, he was in a play, and we had planned to go, and we just couldn't. Like we
We
physically
couldn't.
couldn't. And to this day, I feel so guilty and horrible for not making his play when we're like, hey, we think we're gonna come. And so Pete, I'm so sorry. I'm still so
It's like
sorry.
we'll catch more of his work. It's all good. It's all
Oh
good.
my God, of course, of course. And then I've seen him working with our crew on many different short film projects. So it's like
Yes. Yeah.
wonderful when you
Yeah.
can see that that's been built, and
Oh
then
yeah.
that moves you along through community. Emily Scone and I, we actually met through a acting workshop, like a casting director workshop. And we were partners. And then at the end of it, we're like, oh, we were the best. I would work with you. And she's like, I would work with you. And so we actually wrote a feature film together called Backroad. And that is looking for funding if anybody out there wants to fund a
and
feature
and
film.
and your rewrites of that script. I've read the film, your script Backroad,
Oh
and
yes, well,
it's
because
yeah. There's good stuff in there. Funding. Anybody?
funding,
Funding.
funding. Come on, you like our short form? Help us do long form. Let's get a
Yeah.
feature out there.
Yeah.
We only need $2 million. So if you are willing to just contribute that money, I mean, you let us know which part you'd like to play in the background because we want the film to be really good. Unless you're an actor, then we'll consider it. Pete McLeod, if you would like to be in the film
Funding.
and you are one of those crazy artists that does it because you already have millions of dollars, come on, let's do this. Okay, so yeah, the rewrites of that were cool, and we want you to direct it, so we need funding. Okay, back to this sketch. So Emily and I, we knew each other through that. And then she was really kind enough to come out from Vancouver to film
Yeah.
this. And she's in 2 of ours. She's in this one and Back to School,
Back to
which
school.
we should be doing because it is back to school, but we will do it
Yeah.
later when we've all healed from back to school and we can laugh about it.
Yeah, that's probably the better timing.
Did you want to say anything about the casting at all, other than what I've already
I
blabbed
think
on?
you pretty much you covered it. It was just a pleasure to work with both of them. They're
Yeah,
fantastic. So, and you as
amazing.
well, of course.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lucky you feel that way because you were stuck with me. So, okay, back to the sketch. Oh, and also it was just like that beginning. I was like, what makes the worst house guest is all of these things, or like the people
Oh
that
yeah,
stay with you too long and you're like, these things are really grating on me. So that's kind of like, and then it became, what are the things you know about therapists, and and so that's what's coming up. So
Gosh, we've talked about this. Dr. Plonk is our live-in therapist. She's not a nanny or a maid.
Live-in therapists don't know how to clean.
Well, she isn't required to clean up anything. She's here to help us clear out our emotional energies. That's where the real mess begins.
I've never even heard of a live-in therapist.
Well, Dr. Plonk says that it is cutting-edge psychotechnology. She immerses herself into our space so that she can fully understand the energetic and emotional landscape of our issues. Only then can she fully find and work on our root causes.
okay, I gotta say, your pacing and what you did with the camera and the edits was fantastic, because this is a slog of words, because there is just so much foundation I wanted to lay, and so many things that I wanted to cut jokes about, like, and things that I wanted to include, like the root causes, like
yes,
that's, I
yes,
feel like a lot of people are healing to find out what's wrong with them.
yeah,
And this is just taking it to the extreme. Like, I think therapy can be really helpful if you're trying to process something. Yes,
yeah,
of course. I think therapy
absolutely.
is wonderful. But I think when you're going to therapy because you're like, I know something's wrong with me and I just have to find it, I'm like, like, I don't know. I don't know. So this is the extreme.
I remember when I did a rough edit of this.
Yeah.
And I shared it with you, and I think your feedback on the rough edit was, I can't breathe. Because there was so many edits. I'm like, it's okay, it's rough, it's rough.
Can't breathe. I mean, that's wonderful feedback. I mean, you feel like you're on the right track.
No, well,
Yeah.
it's a pacing thing. So like when you said
Yeah.
that, I'm like, oh, I know what you're saying. Like I know it's like it's over the top, but then we found it. Like we found the
Yes.
pacing. It was a rough edit, and yeah, it
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah, totally. And you can, like, yeah, I've worked with another editor who is a filmmaker on this, Ryan Wishart. He's not on this exact sketch, but I had a cut of completely off topic come back from him, and I'm like, whoa, like, go, 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 go. I'm like, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, 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 let's breathe, let's breathe. But sometimes you do need to have that the quicker pace, right?
Yeah,
Just to keep
yeah.
the focus and have the engagement. I'm losing my earbuds, so I can't hear you. Okay, there we go. My hair is pushing my earbud out. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What root causes? Aren't we happy?
It's preventative.
But we are paying her to live here with us. I mean, who does that?
Honey, it's much more convenient to do the individual, couple, and animal integration therapy sessions from the comfort.
Okay, animal integration therapy sessions.
It's ridiculous.
I feel like sometimes because it's such a list, you don't hit
Yes.
those funny parts. But that
Yeah.
one, I write my sketches like typically by myself. Obviously, this was like first with a group, and then I honed it. But I also write with three of my girls out of Upright Citizens Brigade. So a lot of this was helped by Kelsey Kennedy, Heather Nye, and Gabby Blackman. And that one was one of theirs. I can't remember who pitched it, but they're like, what about, oh my God, animal integration. It was probably Gabby. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's probably Gabby. But man, they have some really great stuff for therapy, because Gabby and Heather actually have a podcast about what is it called? Oh, geez, now I can't think of it. It's comedy something. Anyhow, they talk about the funny behind having OCD and
Yeah.
ADHD and the extremes. But anyhow, I'm just plugging this morning. I'm so sorry. I'm like, Okay, sorry. Did you want to say something about
Well,
that as well?
I want to say like I love how like Emily just like rolls it off like it's like so normal, like animal integration. Like it's just like that's how it is. We're animals, like we're integrating. Like it's just like her accepting it and being like excited about it, genuinely excited. Like it's
Yes.
great.
That's so funny that you thought of it as like we're animals and we're integrating because I was meaning it as like we have pets and we're trying to integrate them into a daily routine.
Well,
Like, that's kind of funny.
that's funny. That's funny. It's funny we're
Yeah.
discovering this now.
Yeah, maybe we should talk through the sketches before we film them.
Oh, so
Oh,
funny.
okay. That's really funny. Okay, we'll go back to the animal integration therapy.
Of our own home instead of trekking across the city. I mean, who has time for that?
I mean, who has time to trek across the city? But we can do animal integration therapy in our house and individual and couple therapy. We have time for all this, but not to trek across the city. And I picture trekking like walking in like snow. I don't know why.
Oh, that's funny.
She doesn't even contribute to the household in any way. She's messy. You know she has a special list of groceries that we're expected to buy? She'll come out to the restaurants with us. She never pays anything towards the bill. I mean, this doctor's totally scamming us.
Shh, Josh, she'll hear you.
It's okay, Alex.
The camera movement's perfect for your reveal. Just like whoop, and you're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, boom. Oh my God, it was so funny. Like, because I'm supposed to come out of like a dark corner in a kitchen, and there is no dark corner in the
There's no
kitchen.
dark corners in this kitchen. It is a lovely kitchen, but there's no
It's
dark corners.
beautiful. Yeah, so it was just like, what if I'm just here all of a sudden?
We just cut to a really wide shot.
Well, you can see me behind Emily too in the shot right before
Yes.
this, but you
Yeah.
like there, right?
Yeah.
But you can't see me in any other shots, and then all of a sudden, boom. Oh, I think I went forward instead of back. Okay, so like there, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Oh, anyhow, it's like
It's just a quick pan, like very quick reveal.
Yeah. And I think that I don't even know how long into it we are right now because it doesn't show me the time of the sketch, but we're like about a third in. And now it's ridiculous because it's so grounded up to this point, other than the topic that they're talking about is silly. Like, why would you have somebody live with you, especially a therapist? Because as much as that's like probably the healthiest way for them to see you, because it's actually how you are. It's also like, can you actually be yourself in your house? If you have a therapist living there, it's not even like a mother-in-law who eventually you chill out around. It's a therapist who's analyzing you.
Yeah.
But this reveal was so funny. And it's like, now you're like, oh, it's going to be a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I think we kept busting out laughing while we were filming that part.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so stupid.
That's why I'm here. To hear everything. To understand everything.
I'm so sorry, Dr. Plunk.
It's very important that you fully express yourself, as if I wasn't here. Only then will the roots show themselves. The roots.
Okay, Emily added that in, and it was perfect.
It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah. So good.
The mirror.
Yeah. And it's like proving to Pete, whose name in this is Josh.
Yeah.
Proving to Josh that she's right, which really I'd probably just brainwashed her with all of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh, is there anything you would like to share with me?
Yeah, there is.
I like how he takes his time. Like, he doesn't rush it because it's a comedy. He took his time to think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Actually, stop eating the last of my special cereal.
Okay, special cereal.
We just talked about this.
we just realized a month ago that we have this in common. Special cereal is actually when your dad has Nature Valley cereal when you grow up.
that specific brand too.
Specific, exactly the same brand, Nature Valley Crunch or whatever it's called, Nature Valley, and it's like
Yes.
a crunchy granola,
Yeah.
and
Orange
only
box.
orange box, and only your dad is allowed to eat this kind of
Yeah.
cereal. And you can have any other cereal in the cupboard, but you cannot
Kids,
have the special
no.
cereal.
Yeah.
No, it's a special cereal.
Both you and I have that in common, and we just, like you said, discovered this recently
Yes.
and it was that cereal.
Well, yeah, because I was at your place, and then my kids were going to eat cereal, and you had the special cereal on your counter. And I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I was never allowed to eat this. I used to actually sneak into the cupboard and open the box and take
And
out a
eat the
cluster.
chunks.
I would take a cluster, and then I would close it up so it looked exactly the same. Eat the chunks. I was such a sneaker of food growing up because my mom was very conscious about weight and calories and stuff. So I
Mhm.
wasn't allowed to eat stuff like that or chocolate chips. And once I was in the cupboard eating chocolate chips out of the thing, I was like in the cupboard like this. And my brother Mike came in and he's like, "Mom, Susan's eating chocolate chips." And I was like, because you can't get rid of chocolate chips in your teeth or tongue very
No,
quickly.
not quick. Not quick.
Not quick. Oh my God, that's funny. Not quick, not quick. But yeah, so that's the trauma behind the special cereal. God, there's so much loaded in that one little phrase.
Yeah.
And he's passionate.
Okay, Alex bought you your own cereal. This is mine.
Actually, yeah, I also love the masking tape over the branding so we could use the box. And on the tape it says special cereal, which also just adds to his crazy, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I'm so
He's
crazy. I
labeling
actually
it.
labeled it. And
So good.
It's really just a way for us to be able to use the box without getting
Yeah.
permission.
In trouble.
Yeah. Great whip pan. Oh, I love a whip pan.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. If we're talking therapists, there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
So
The-
the whip
the ta-
pan. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say the taking notes.
Oh my God, that was added in, wasn't it? Just in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. It was great. It was perfect. Because there's something like intimidating about it.
Oh yeah, because she's watching you. And how
Yeah.
are you reacting? Oh, not reacting very well, just sharing his things.
Yeah.
Isn't a good sharer.
Yeah.
Well, it's so the whip pan's fantastic. I love the music, the little rattle of the music. Shh.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like if you have what are they called? I used to be a percussionist, and it's when you have the wire and you just kind of do a drum roll with the wire on the snare, and it gives that shh sound.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, the music I love. You did a great job picking the music, and then or the back, I don't know what you call it, music.
Yeah. Music. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if there was a more
Soundtrack.
technical term. Soundtrack. There we go. And then his face, and then I loved, you hear the clink after he discovers the bag. So he's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the clink. So he's there and being watched, turns on the light, and yeah, and then she's there, fully dressed, full hair, makeup.
And it's funny, like she's eating cereal in the dark.
Dark. Who eats cereal in the dark? Who
The living
steals?
therapist, apparently.
Who orders a special list of groceries and then eats your special cereal in the dark and watches you? She's such a creep. I love her so much. And I love her name. I don't know if we talked about it, but Dr. Plonk.
Plonk is hilarious. That's such a fun name.
It's such a fun name. I love it. Anyhow, yeah, Pete's face, his reactions here are so good.
Yes.
And then yeah, the writing
Priceless.
in the book, it became a thing in this sweep away, but we didn't have it for the next sweep away. And then afterwards, you know, when you're editing and you're like, oh, I wish I would have written
Yes.
that she writes down things. So I could have written that 3 times and that could have been a consistent thing. But it wasn't until the second one we filmed, which turned out to be this one, which is the first one we show,
Yeah.
that we actually, and then I was like, damn it, that was a missed opportunity.
It happens. It happens.
And you know what? You shift and pivot and roll with it. Otherwise, you die.
Yes. Yeah. Or you die.
Or
So,
you die.
You gotta
Yeah.
adapt. Gotta
Do you
adapt.
want to talk at all about any of the technical aspects of these shots here? Because we've gone through like basically the main scene, the Pete in the dark, and then the spotlight on me.
The whip pans, whip pans and that noise, the sweeping noise that you have with the whips, that's very like that's standard comedy transition. Like there's something very comedic about it, bringing you here and there with it. You travel through time with a whip pan.
You travel through time with a whip pan,
and
Yeah.
it's fun to coordinate too, and with the camera and team, and which this one was Rochelle Hughes, Kim Vincent, and Justin Beckler was on this one too. And when you're getting the shots, you have to make sure you're doing like left to right, like doing left out, right in, left out, right. Like you have to make sure you coordinate it that way. You can do it like 2 rights in a row, but it just like the back and forth is kind of like more
It's confusing if you do it.
Yes.
Because you're
Yeah.
like, where are we now? Are we
Yes.
ahead in time? Is this a flashback? Yeah.
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 So that's very important. But yeah, I love a good whip pan. They're just they're funny.
They're so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a great transition. And then with Pete in the dark, do you remember the lighting, or do you remember anything about that shot?
I know we had to tape some lights off underneath the kitchen cabinet because there was lighting set up under there, so we had to make sure those didn't turn on. It's funny because Sean told me after we had cleaned up and everything. I was like, "This is pristine. We're good. It looks exactly the same when we left set." And he's like, "Yeah, there was tape on the lights." I'm like, "Ugh."
We were never here. He'll never know. It's actually going to be cleaner than when he left it. No.
There was tape on the lights underneath the counter, which is an easy like thing to miss since it's not like right there. But anyways,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I just pulled it off. It's not a big deal," but it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's only a big deal if it leaves like a sticky residue, or if like, you can't get it off properly. Then I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, but we had gaffer tape, so and the going joke is like gaff tape is like expensive, so you only like use a little bit because it like brings the cost of the production up
by like dollars.
Yes,
dollars.
we like rip like a foot size piece of tape off. We're like, that's $20 right there. Not quite that expensive, but it's
an
funny.
Expensive shot. Yeah, this is expensive. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Is it just electrical tape, or is it specific?
No,
Okay.
it's specific. Yeah,
Okay.
it's specific to cinematography. It's almost like electrical tape is like doesn't breathe, and it's kind of like more of a plasticky consistency, and if I don't know technically what makes the difference, but it almost feels like a bit more fabricy, and yeah, very like it's perfect for lighting setups. So yeah, and it's not gonna like it. Yeah, it's not gonna melt like electrical tape, you know.
Right. Right. Electrical tape doesn't melt, does it? That's why it's electrical tape.
I don't know.
Because it won't melt.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me ask me questions about tape that I don't know how to answer.
So what do you think the properties of masking tape are, or packing tape, duct tape? Like, I'd love to know. We should start a new podcast.
Tape expertise.
Oh my God, I love tape.
Shmee.
You know what? We're going to learn.
Subject matter expert.
Yes. Yes. And I think we'll have people on that are experts and we can learn from them. And then basically we're just helping other people learn while we're learning. Like, that's.
Yeah. But only on one condition.
Okay.
If we have someone in the background juggling rings of tape the entire time.
Oh my God. On fire.
Yeah.
Rings of tape
It
on fire.
it won't work with electrical because I don't think they light on fire, do
No,
they?
yeah, no. You'll have to
Yeah.
like wrap it with some paper.
Yeah. And
And I want them to be amateurs. So it totally steals the focus the whole
yes,
time.
it just distracts us and then we learn, but the
Nothing.
audience doesn't.
We learn nothing. Okay, I think we're talking about a sketch
Okay,
over
we
here.
should
So
probably
let's
talk about live-in therapists.
let's get back to the sketch,
I
shall
feel
we?
like I'm on completely on topic here, off topic here.
I may be in a zone right now.
Okay.
Actually, I do have one more question for you. Is that I'll just show the lighting here. Is just in the dark. This lighting or this setup.
Yes, we had a C stand with kind of like wasn't we didn't have like any type. Well, it's Rochelle Hughes.
Mm-hmm. Rochelle
But
Hughes is the lighting. That's what we use.
yes, she beamed at Susan. No, we had
With her smile. She beamed at me with her
yes,
smile.
her beautiful white smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had it was I think that was just a singular C stand we had over you there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It was probably an Aperture. I'm not sure what one at this point, but yeah, she did a nice job to just kind of like have everything dark in the background. It's just a spotlight on you at the table. So good.
So creepy. What a creep.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a creep in the dark eating special cereal.
Yeah.
That's daddy issues if I've ever seen it.
Oh,
Daddy
yeah.
issues. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to start from here.
Okay.
It's very tasty cereal. I can understand why you're so protective over it. This is a brave space, Josh. Is there anything else you would like to share?
Okay, brave space. That's from my therapy friends again. I mean, I should call them my writer friends, but right now they're my therapy friends.
Very good use of language. It's very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you, brave space.
Sure.
When you take 3 bubble baths a day, it uses all the hot water. I had to have a cold shower this morning.
You need therapy.
And we shot that one on the day we shot Clitori,
Yes.
right before we shot Clitori.
Yes.
So, different
Oh,
location.
what
Yeah.
a beautiful day. What a beautiful
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how petulant child Josh is becoming. Like
Yes.
with his, oh, I had to have a cold shower.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then
Such a good dude.
this one, I couldn't decide if it was going to be using all the hot water or if it was going to be hair down the drain, because those are things that gross you out about a house guest too, right? Is like
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, like your own hair, yeah, that's gross. Your kid's hair, yeah, that's gross. But somebody else's hair that isn't your family is disgusting. Like that's disgusting. So I had it written in, but they were like, comedies in threes. And that was a fourth one. So it started out with the hair in the drain. Then it went to eating all the special cereal. Then it went to the bathtub. And I was like, too many shower bathtub things.
Yeah.
And I had to cut one. And it was like, let's just cut the drain. But it would have been beautiful pulling out all of that disgusting hair from the drain. Oh, we used to use coat hangers when I was a kid.
Ugh.
You'd use the coat hanger and hook it and pull it up. Oh, gross. So gross.
Yeah.
What else did I want to say? Oh, and also this was in the bathtub. I obviously had a bathing suit on because I'm not a method actor. And it was funny because we kept getting the shots and then I kept getting, we can see your bathing suit.
Yeah.
We can see your bathing suit. And I'm like, I think after the third or fourth time, I'm like, what would you suggest I do? I cannot see what you see. I'm happy to do whatever you would like me to do. And then Rochelle was like, okay, we need bubbles here and here. And it was like, kind of gave her the agency to just fix me.
Yeah.
And then it was just being an idiot in the bathtub because that wasn't scripted either.
No. And it was great.
It was great. And then for whatever reason, you need therapy. And that
Was perfect.
And it was random.
Yeah.
I was not even thinking of the other one. So when you see the next one, it really is lacking the pen and paper. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Like we had 4 filmmakers in the bathroom with me in the bathtub. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Felt really crowded.
Yeah. Thomas was doing audio on that one.
Oh, that's right, because he was there for Clitori. Yeah.
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 Well, he helped us with this bit, and then he kind of did he help set up audio for the next one? I think so. And then he ended
Yep,
up
set up for Clitori. Yeah, but he didn't stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he wasn't on like this portion at Sean's house. Yeah.
No. So
okay, we're gonna go to the video because I hear a train.
Oh,
and that's some unexpected sound. We're gonna talk to our sound supervisor. After this, and like have a word. Okay. Actually, it was perfectly placed because we need to keep going. Let's get this train moving.
It's like, let's go.
Yeah.
I hear you, Josh. When we take a cold shower, it can make us grumpy.
Aw.
Thank you. Is there anything
And totally minimizing him. Grumpy? I'm minimizing him.
else?
Yeah, you can stop watching me while I'm working out. It is fucking creepy.
That is creepy.
It's so creepy. And she's eating again. So maybe this is it. In 2, she's eating. In 2, she's writing. And I don't know about the other 2. I don't know how the other 2 are connected. But anyhow, that connects these. But it was funny because it was like stupid popcorn. Like who eats popcorn while they're watching somebody work out?
It's creepy. It's creepy.
And so when I wrote this, I pictured they'd have like a home gym with like weights and maybe an elliptical and all this stuff. And then she'd be kind of just in the corner again. Like everything was, she was in the corner, but this place didn't have a lot of corners that were dark for hiding. So it was just, you're filming him doing a push-up and you had to time it and say now. And I had to go in and sit on the exercise ball, electrical tape. No, those are connected. So I had to go and sit on the exercise ball and eat popcorn. And then, I think it is hard to be shocked by things when you know they are. So when Pete rolls over and is shocked, I think he does a really good job.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything else about this part?
It was interesting trying to line up a solid reveal shot for this, just because like spacing and stuff like that. But we adapted, so we're good.
We're still here.
We're still here, so we're good.
And that's what matters. And then it's actually like there's a screen and it's facing the kitchen, so the screen blocks out the kitchen. But it was like in just the living room that's attached to the kitchen. So you did a great job of making a different space, making it feel like a different space.
The team. It's the team.
The team. I love you, team. Love to work with the team again. Okay. Let's keep going.
Thank you, Josh. Sometimes when we feel like we're on display, it can give us the ick.
Okay, the ick, that's Kelsey Kennedy.
So
she
good.
Giggled so hard when she pitched that. So I was like, that has to go in.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, you can get the fuck out of my face.
Okay. I love, because this is the part where she's like winning, right? She's got him to finally snap.
She's egging him. Yeah.
And that's what she's wanted, right? Just have him snap.
Yeah.
To provoke him. And so I remember when you first cut this, I'm like, I need the psycho look. I remember doing a psycho look and it has to be there. And you can barely see it, but it makes me happy. She's totally provoking. And then she gets a look of like, yes, like you're feeding me. I'm just going to go back a second so that we might be able to catch it if you can see it.
Yeah, you can get the fuck out of my face is what I was back the fuck.
Alex, it's so quick. It's so quick.
Yes,
but
but it's good. Yeah.
There's a bit of satisfaction there. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Oh my god. You were right.
Right about what?
Alex, what do you see?
Josh, you have rage issues.
Rage issues? No, she's manipulating.
Josh! Please do not yell at Alex.
Yell at Alex?
Josh, please!
I'm not yelling at Alex!
And that shot when you're like cradling her and stuff. It was so funny because that was one of those moments where like I didn't say cut right away, and you just kept going, "Oh, that's it! I can't believe you!" And you go, "Oh," and you were cradling her, and we just couldn't fit the whole thing in. It didn't work with the pacing, but I wanted to like keep you like coddling her in there for like longer. It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh god, she does such a great like Pete does such a great job of making it like being angry without busting out, being angry, like
Yeah,
with it being natural and
he's
not being
frustrated.
he's
Yeah,
frustrated. Like, what do you no, I'm not angry.
yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
then her reaction of just being like, oh like an abused puppy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
yeah,
oh my god. And I'm just like, I
yes,
am all here for it. I've got you. I'll take care of
yeah.
you.
And
Where,
she just crumbles into you.
yes. And then the brush comes up.
Yes.
She's protecting herself. Let's see the brush. We'll go back to the brush and then we'll move forward to the next scene.
Please.
I'm not yelling at Alex!
Yes. And it just makes it that much funnier too with the random object in her hand.
Oh yeah, like what the heck? What
Yeah.
is a scrub brush gonna do? Okay, and then this scene that we're about to see, this was supposed to be under a lamplight in the rain at nighttime.
Yeah.
And he was
Which we
supposed to
did not
be
have.
like a lamplight that was like so low, like just a spotlight of him sitting
Yeah.
on a suitcase, which we didn't have a suitcase either, on a suitcase in the rain and just kind of like looking almost like a clown at the end of, like, like
Yes.
that's what it was
sad.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of that. So on the day, this is what happened.
I love how Dr. Plonk's hand slides over her like a snake in bed. Like you just like slither over and you're like, I've got her.
Yeah, like she's mine.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's just out there with his duffel bag of stuff looking in like, I knew it. Like he knew the whole time. He knew.
Yeah. Yeah. He did. He
He
did.
did. And then I
And
love the music too there.
how it comes in. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
comes in at a great spot. And then I love how it's like I kind of did this like, and it
Mhm.
goes with the do, 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 like perfectly. That's just a random luck thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just go back to us unless you want to see anything else. I can go back to the
No,
film.
that's
But oh my goodness. What a funny, funny pleasure. And yeah, I can't think of anything else afterwards that was like interesting or
that's
funny, but
that cut right there. Like we actually snuck a cut in there because we had to change the lighting for like the exposure for Pete outside to indoor. So we went from outdoor lighting to indoor. So we had like kind of a slow like pan over, and when we were on the curtain, there's actually a small cut there in the editing. Yeah, so that we could adjust for the lighting. So that was Rochelle and I coordinated that, and you can't tell.
you're brilliant. You're brilliant. I can't tell. I didn't ask. I didn't know. You guys just did this magic without me knowing. I love it. I love it.
But
How
yeah.
fun.
Yes, yeah, big shout out to cast and crew on this one. I love this sketch. So
It's a
yeah.
fun sketch. And I
Yeah.
think it's so ridiculous and so absurd that I think that's what people are connecting with. I'm not exactly sure. So if you want to share if you connect with this or not, or what questions you have, of course, as always, I mean, I'm just busy at home all day answering all of the questions and comments that we get. It is intense. But yeah, I think it's a fun sketch. It's absurd. It's a little bit different than all the other sketches, I think, because
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
the woman's a villain. And that's kind of fun to play with too, because I
Yeah.
think a lot of the times it's like I can be said that, well, My oldest son told me that he thinks I hate men, and I've since been proving him wrong. I don't hate men. I just love sharing women's stories from a woman's point of view. So this is kind of a nice shift where it's like, it's not the man is the villain, which I don't think
Yeah.
we've done any where the man is the villain, except for Randy and Clitori, because a stepfather who stops paying attention to the clitoris is a villain, not the stepdaughter's clitoris, the wife's clitoris. Let's be clear. But yeah, I think that's, yeah. Do you have anything else to say about this one?
I love it. So
I love it.
watch it. If you haven't seen it all the way through, take a look.
I will link it at the end of this so you can watch it in the comments or in the description. It'll be there, or else you can just search up Susan Serrao sketch and stuff on YouTube, or you're already on YouTube and you see this, because don't look up Got MILF.
Yeah, you might get some other
you
stuff
will.
that
You
you
will.
weren't intending.
It will all be the wrong. It won't be. It'll be poorly made sketches that aren't
Are
funny.
they sketches?
I mean, they
Are
are
they
funny.
sketches?
Well, they're short films, so I don't know if they escalate to the absurd. So maybe they are sketches. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm going to answer like my 11-year-old son Nash. I don't know. That's one word, by the way.
Oh,
It's a word of the youth. Anyhow, thank you. You did a fantastic job on this one, as always. I feel like working with you, I just know that it's going to be the vision. Like, I don't know how we share a lot of vision that's the same. And so you really bring it to life and you make it real, and it's all cut together nicely and it's all professional. I had a friend, Sarah Simpson, her husband watched Got MILF she said he watched it on 3 different devices because he wanted to see what the quality was and if it was good enough quality. And he was like, I cannot there's no flaw. Like the quality of, especially the sketches that you filmed with the team. She's like, these are amazing. Like the quality is amazing. So you guys did such a good job. And you're right
Thank
out
you.
of, well, I mean, you've done film for a long time, but a lot of these people were right out of film school. And just a shout out to College of Arts and Technology in Kelowna, pumping out some great talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, thank you, Sean. I think I left him a bottle of Bacardi or something. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Was it Bacardi?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
So there you go. That's how we pay for locations. What do you drink? Okay, that'll be on your counter when you get home. That's how we pay for locations. Cool. Well, thank you very much. What a lovely way to start my Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
I tell you what, Sundays with you in the morning and then my sketch group in the evenings, it's becoming my favorite day of the week. And I never used to love Sundays, and now I do. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see any comments while we were going, but I can't see the Instagram comments. So if you did comments on Instagram I didn't answer, please put it in the comments when I post this right away again on Instagram, and it'll be available on YouTube right away. So you can comment there and we'll answer any questions, and we'll see you. Oh my God, what's happening next week? What's next week? Next week is Filmmakers Take Freedom. Freedom. This one actually was the one that took off first. It had like 27,000 views in the first 3 weeks. For some reason, it just blew off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then, but right now, Live in Therapist has 81,000 views, which is pretty darn good. It's falling out. It's time to go. Enjoy your time out east. And I will see you next week when you are further west and it is earlier for you, sucker. I'm going to pay you back.
Hey, I appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my
Today's
God,
going to be busy.
I appreciate you making time for us on your special little trip out east.
All right.
Much love to you. Much love to you. And
thanks,
we'll see
audience.
you next week. Love you. Bye.